Okay, so we already busted up the ramen cramming. Put in our, make a matzah out of it, turn this into a little loaf bread. I'm gonna go ahead and season that bread. Don't be too shy, you done already been using seasoning. The same seasoning you was gonna eat in this soup anyways, fatty. So put it in there. This is how you get that jailhouse weight on you. Yup. Now, here's what we're gonna do. For one, we gotta get some flavor in there. Always have a jailhouse spoon or fork ready to go. That'll mix with that seasoning. And I like my little cheese extra to be a little runny, so it covers good on there. Be afraid if it's getting a little pickle in with it. You need that pickle anyways. I'm trying to save some of that for here in a second though. Alright, so we're just going to get some of this all over the place, because we don't want this loaf to be lacking in some flavor. And that's just hot pickle juice and diced up pickles to simulate a jalapeno with some regular mix-up cheese, or if you've got cheese in a cheese block, preferably you can cut it with some milk and some egg yolks, and then keep whipping it. Hit it with a little hot water or a little heated up milk and keep whipping it. The key is to keep whip. Whip that deal. Now, that's enough of that. On to this. Yep. Doing a pretty good size loaf, so you keep putting as much of this in there as you can, obviously. You might have a little bit of mess on your hands if it's sloppy, but it is what it is. If you think that's going to be an issue, you can always throw a little breading on with it. Something to keep it together. If you think it's going to be a mess, make a deal with whoever you got to, whoever the trustees are. Maybe they can kipe you a trash bag, unbeknownst to the COs, getting paid good money to do nothing. But go in there and pick on people who ain't got nothing left. Probably ain't even guilty. Just saying, don't know everybody's situation, but I know what mine was. I didn't do that! I told you, Rhonda, I didn't take your car. I told you, Rhonda, I didn't take your car, Rhonda. COs don't care. They don't care if it was Rhonda's car or getting an extra trash bag off the old trustee. They coming for you. Rolling up. You ever made sushi? If you've ever made sushi, then what you're going to notice is this is a lot similar to that technique. Roll, pinch, pull. This is where it gets tricky. You need to roll again. Now, while that's like that, you can pinch down the ends a little bit. Ooh, got a pickle. Got a pickle out of that thing. That's what it should look like after you've kind of sealed up the ends and pinched this loaf in. See there? Catastrophic. People in jail be using terms they don't even know what it means to explain something that makes less sense to explain it. They be walking up like, ooh, dog. What is that you cooking? That's catastrophic. And I'm like, now what you did to get in here was catastrophic, but Yeah, but what I mean is it's existential, homie. They sell them dictionaries all day long in jail on commissary lists, but they don't even bother. Once they figure out how to pronounce the word, they figure they won, so they just stop. All they do is go existential. Man, that's a word for the day. Everything's existential. Don't even know what it means. Look it up. You got the dictionary. Anyways, now it's time to do another part of this. This is just my personal preference. I like to take the loaf and reposition it onto this little platform. Sometimes that requires a couple sets of hands, so you go get the homie, you're like, hey man, I'm gonna throw you in on this, you help me cook it. And then he gets it by one side, you get it by the other, and you give it a little twist. I need you to hold that down, yep. So we're gonna carefully spin this in a manner that the thing don't break up. We're going to get it here. The reason I wanted to get it, I wanted it actually longer than that, but it is what it is. We're going to go like that. Like that, and we're not going to get nervous about it anymore. I'm going to pull it on out. See that? It's still staying together. Looks like a gigantic enchilada or burrito. It's pretty accurate actually for what it is. Alright, we'll catch you on the flip when it's done.